Hello, baby.
I was crazy once.
I'm thinking of a number.
Guys, I have a little story for you all. So
Story time.
Story time.
I'm diving right into it, baby. So a couple of months ago, maybe this is a year ago at this point, I went to Silver Lake Flea for the first time, which is in Echo Park. That's crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
It's funny because I told our friend who lives in Echo Park that I was going to this flea market, and then they went, and then I realized I got there, and she was like, "You're not at this flea market." I go, "Oh, I'm at this one that's on here." I was like, "Well, that's in Echo Park, but it's called Silver Lake." I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm at the one here." She's like, fuck you," and then whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's crazy that there's
Great story.
like three flea markets in like the same general area of Los Angeles, but they're named like the opposite of where they should be.
Was that
kind
like
of.
an Iceland Greenland thing?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the Silver Lake Flea is on it's like right on like Sunset, and I guess it's near Alvarado, which is like firmly Echo Park. It's called Silver Lake Flea, so it's kind of weird. It's next to Taix, or Taix, which is the it's like a French restaurant or something like that, probably like a classic like red booth kind of thing, you know.
Classic.
Anyway, I went there for the first time like a year ago, and I was looking for my friends. Obviously, one of them was late because of the whole story I just said. But I saw this guy who kept walking around. He had a little mustache, and he was like, I thought he was talking really loudly on the phone. And then on the second pass, I realized he's live streaming the flea market. And he was all like, because he was like walking around being like, "Hey guys," like, it's like, "Oh man, I want to buy this thing," blah blah blah. I'm like, "Well, that's kind of a loud thing you're talking to your friend about." Like, I mean, sometimes I'm like, if I'm at a flea market at the Rose Bowl, I'll call Spencer, or I'll text him and be like, "Hey, should I buy this right now?" And it's usually like yes or no. I'm not really having a conversation. But this guy, again, I thought it was that, but it turns out he's live streaming it. And then I found out later that he was like I guess maybe contracted to do so, because I saw like clips of that thing appear on like the Silver Lake Flea account on Instagram or whatever. And then I've never seen him again until like last week, when I saw this crazy video that we're about to talk about that will take up most of this episode. I feel like. But hi guys, welcome to Style and Direction, a menswear podcast without the stuffiness. I am one of your hosts, Ethan M. Wong.
I'm Spencer DSO, another one of your hosts.
And I'm the other host, MJ.
Welcome, guys. So he had a video that said that fit pics are dead. And I'm gonna try, and I made a video response already, and I'll probably rehash it, but of course I want to get Spencer and MJ's take on this, and they watched the video seconds before we started recording here.
Literally seconds.
And,
True.
Yeah. And I love that he's like, "Guys, honestly, the fit pic's kind of dead." I'm like, when I saw that come on my For You page, I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, I don't know, like, how can something that's so normal be like dead? And of course he goes on to explain what that means, and it's a crazy take, I guess.
I don't know. People do this. Like, it's like, you know, it's like it'll just be like some 20-year-old declaring that like jeans are out forever or something like that. But it's an annoying consequence of the internet and wanting to appear so ahead of the curve and on top of things. That you just kind of make these broad statements. I don't know.
That are guaranteed to go viral.
Nothing against this guy in particular, I suppose. However,
not even a little bit.
Maybe I've kind of come around. You know, hey, little Ready Player One talk.
Okay.
Maybe we do need to like just shut down the internet like once a week. Like,
yeah,
make everyone get outside.
Yeah, to like touch some fucking grass, man.
Yeah.
You know. No, it's kind of funny. Like in my TikTok response, I do say like, hey, like I'm like not trying to hate on this guy, but his rhetoric is like indicative to me of like the whole influencer or chronically online fashion thing. And to be clear, like, I'm chronically online. I love being on social media. I post there, obviously. But I don't know. Maybe this is like, this shows like the true like generational divide between me and Gen Z. Because like I've always thought I was closer to the Gen Z because I'm like, again, I like being on the internet.
Yeah.
But
Who
I'm like
doesn't?
this, yeah. But like this, like, again, not to be mean, but like this like non-self-aware take is just it's just crazy to me. And so to go into his video, and you guys should watch it. We'll link it in the show notes or whatever. But he basically says fit pics are dead because like they're not inspiring anymore, and they're all samey, and they're just not hitting to him. That's such a weird thing to say. Like, oh man, fit pics just don't hit anymore, guys. Like, I don't know what that means. I guess I do know what that means.
It's like
you just don't like looking at it.
It's like the weird conspiracy stuff you see online where people are like sunshine isn't as bright anymore and stuff like that. Or like, I don't know, when people, I don't know, sometimes I'll see people be like, man, pizza and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles just doesn't hit the same anymore. And it's like, yeah, because you're 30. You're not 12 anymore. I don't know. It's just, a natural consequence of course, finding less and less joy in the world as you get older. Something we all experience.
Well, on that note, like, does this happen to you guys? Do you think that fit pics are dead or they're not hitting anymore?
Nope.
I do like, my favorite part of the video is when he's like, I don't know what comes next for fit pics, or it's like he's trying to like come up with some way to innovate fit pics, make them more exciting.
Reinvent the wheel.
But I don't know.
I know,
like,
we already have the next version, which is like fit check videos, I guess, and like, but to me, like, those are like the same. Oh, okay. To be fair, those are different things to me. I feel like we talked about this a little bit, I think, in like one of the other episodes where I talk about like videos kind of fit into like nostalgia, where you can kind of like lean into like a skit or like the universe of your outfit. Like, for example, like whenever I wear a 70s outfit, I do typically put on like a 70s song for my fit check video, and, or like when I'm wearing something that's like very fancy, or like when I'm wearing my riding boots, I can't not play something that's from a British composer because it just kind of feels in the same vein, which is kind of like the fun thing to think about with like fit checks and why they are different than just a fit pick. Although, as I said in that episode, you could say that nowadays with Instagram being able to put music on a photo, you could do the same thing with a regular fit pick. But again, these are like just kind of like two ways of showing your outfit without people seeing you IRL. Like there's literally no other way to show your outfit on the internet, unless you're on a podcast and you just straight up describe it. Or we're gonna go to like fit descriptors.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. Actually, yeah. How about that? You just write what you're wearing. You like describe it as vividly and poetically as you can.
Imagine the most shivering break of all time, kissing the top of a Norwegian split toe shoe made of a delightful purplish brown shell cordovan.
You should do like the Instagram poet guys where it's just have the picture of their typewritten poem, but you're just describing your outfit that day.
Yeah. I'm gonna straight up do that. That's the next iteration.
April Fools. You could post that on April Fools.
It's coming up. We got 2 weeks.
It is coming up.
At least from the time of recording.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really hate the idea. Like, what's next? Like, it's like the in my response to it, like, it's this doesn't just scream so like chronically online pilled, but it also screams like super like capitalistic, because it's like I can't monetize fit pics because people aren't looking at them anymore, and it's like, and now what do I do? And I'm like, I don't know. Give up, dude. You can't be in fashion
just give
anymore,
up.
I guess. Just stop doing fashion.
Change your hobby.
Because like Because like that's kind of like the thing, right? He's a fashion content creator. If you watch his other videos, and it's like, so like I get it that it's your job. This is what I'm saying, okay? Like I know we always talk about, you know, Ethan and influencers and all that. That's like a thing I've been writing about my entire existence. But like this is it right here, where the issue is mixing your job with something that you consume for fun, and then complaining about it from a monetary or like from like a capitalist perspective of it's not worth it because I can't monetize on it is like so sad to me. Like it's like you're just straight up using it for the wrong thing. Like you said before, right? Like you guys don't like fit pics are fine. You know, I've been into this for 10 years. I don't have this whole dissatisfaction with fit pics. I enjoy seeing them, and he does say that a couple of times in the video. He keeps saying like, well, it's good to, you know, post, and it's, you know, I love seeing you guys, but something about him just doesn't hit anymore. It's like, yeah, because you're not getting the engagement you want. Like that's and I don't know, like when your whole thing on social media is dependent on engagement because that's how you get, you know, your money, it's gonna feel like a big problem. But like it's so weird to like disguise that as like cultural commentary, like, oh, the death of the fit pic, because it's such an empty ass sentiment, I guess. I don't even say an argument. He's not really arguing anything. He's just
kind of declaring it.
Yeah, for like the weirdest reasons. You know, I guess it's not really a reason. But yeah, and like MJ, we were talking about this before, but like fashion fatigue.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, everyone's getting this. I'm like, whenever people talk about this, I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. Like I still love putting outfits together. It's been 10 years, dude. Like I don't get fatigued from something that I enjoy. You know, maybe I could do it less in the future if I have another hobby, but it's not like a fatiguing thing.
Yeah.
You know?
And on top of that, it's like, at least from like I think it's safe to say from all three of our perspectives that it's just so wide for us that we have enough to like, even if we do like, you know, quote unquote feel fatigue in like one small thing, we have like so many other things to look at. And then like we also talked about this a little bit before we started recording, but we curated our like feeds and like things that we look at, our own like inspiration, like albums, you know. So it's not like we I mean, he kind of said like, oh, he sees the same things over and over again, but we don't. I don't know what that
care. I get, because like, I mean, I see the same. I mean, it's like, yeah, like I if you were to really think about it, I see the same things over and over again. It's always guys wearing loafers with gray pleated trousers and a brown check jacket. But I love seeing it, man.
But it's like
it's good.
That's what we were looking for in the first place. So
that's what I want.
So for him, I don't know. He kind of
I just
didn't explain what exactly he was looking for, other than.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like he's looking for the next big thing, or maybe not him specifically. That's the implication I get. But it just seems like with other content creators, because one of his defenses, by the way, was like, oh, other people, I've been talking to other people, they feel this way too. I'm like, yeah, probably, because y'all think the same. But it's like yeah, like I don't know what you guys are getting from this. What's crazy though is that the complaint that it's not like inspirational. Like I don't know what you want from a fit pic. Like are we commoditizing people now? And the answer is yes. But it's like, it's the whole thing of like, oh, you gotta follow this guy because this guy is churning out the craziest fits and it's so inspirational, right? And then, so then you follow that guy, and then you want to find the next guy to follow, to pull from, and it's just kind of like, you turn this person into a commodity, and you just, you know, whatever. And I'm sure people do that for us, which is fair. But it's like, it's not, when I follow someone, it's not about whether, it's like, it's just if I like what their outfits are, versus how, if it's like inspirational to me, or maybe we have a disagreement with me with this guy about what inspiration is. For me, it's like I see it, I do it, versus like, oh, I got to follow this guy because he'll tell me, or he'll have something that I need to get next. And I think that we don't have that. You know, I mean, it might be for some things, right? Like, oh, I want an HBT jacket, right? And I follow this guy and he has a lot of fits with it, and it inspires us to finally get it. But then I would go as far to say, like, when we own that thing now, and then when we see him wear it, it inspires us to wear that same thing that we own because it's like a cool idea. Maybe he wore it with sneakers. Maybe he wore it with a tie. And Spencer is like, oh, maybe I want to, I wore it with ratty jeans last time. Maybe I'll wear it with like a OCBD this time. And that's like enough versus like, oh, okay, I got the HBT. What's he gonna show me that I should buy like next time because I don't have that yet? Like it's just the way, like, this is it's so indicative of how these people consume fit pics. It's not even like, this would be so different if people were like, oh, fashion editorials don't hit. Like, okay, you can maybe have some kind of like art discourse about it, but fit pics are just like,
it's so
like they're so neutral. I don't know. It's like, hey, guys, guess what? Like, people's diaries don't hit anymore, guys. Like, I don't know what's next for diaries. Like, that's fucking crazy to say. That's such an insane thing,
Yeah. Well, mine has a little heart-shaped lock.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, mine is voice activated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that. I think it triggered some kind of like audio thing in my room.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Xbox on.
Xbox on. That's never happened for me. Even if I had the Connect. What's weird is because James made that same joke, and I was like, I don't know if he hasn't been my friend where there's an Xbox in my room where I've made that joke of like Xbox on, but maybe that's just because we knew that the Connect when it came out you could do that.
I have the Amazon thing, which I can't say its name, but it has done that. It has done that.
There's a really good like 30 Rock like episode where Jack invents like voice TV, and it's all like in the episode he turns on the TV and stuff like, yeah, he really turned the volume up, and then like the volume goes up on the TV, and it's like, oh man, do you think it was the mute guy? And then it mutes the TV. It's just really funny because like, yeah, I think TVs are smart enough to like, they can't do that because like it's the speakers go outward and the mic goes inward kind of a thing. But that was just a really funny 30 Rock, one of the best comedies of all time.
Watch out for a 30 Rock episode.
Yeah, exactly. The style of Jack Donaghy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of funny, right? When
both buttons, Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Dressing like Ronald Reagan, talk about power clashing, or Kenneth Parcell wearing like 70s suits when he's like casual or whatever, which is really funny. But I'm a professor at Bennington College. That's Alan Alda as Jack's birth dad.
There you go.
Classic. You can't talk to me this
your
way.
I'm
a contest winner. Here. That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy. The fit pics don't hit anymore. I don't know. I love taking fit pics. It's also like not that serious. But again, for someone who's a content creator, maybe like fit pics are like the most important thing of all time.
Well, yeah,
again, I guess they have to hit. They have to hit because that's how you measure success or whatever. Which is, again, crazy. I love it when people don't like my outfits because it makes me go like literally like engagement wise, because I'm like, they're wrong. Like, you should love this because this is an awesome fit. You're telling me you don't like riding boots with a fucking kimono? Like, I don't care what you think, man. This is this hits for me. This goes back to like you always say, MJ, like, it's cool to me. Yeah. Like, that's what fucking matters, Oh yeah, the other thing that I don't like about this is when he's like, yeah, well, like when you post a fit, like the whole thing was that you wanted to get featured on these like the outfit repost pages, and I'm like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's nice, but if we get reposted by somebody, like, that's kind of fun. But
that's never the goal, though.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could maybe argue, like, again, like, I think thinking back to like, being on MFA, and like obviously there were a couple times where I would make it onto like top of the month, which is always nice. But it's not like, it's not the goal. And it was to the point where like whenever I'd wear a fit that's probably like, again, more casual, and even today when something's like more 70s or whatever, like I'm like, oh, people are gonna eat this up. And I don't do it because of that. I do it, I it's more so after the fact of like, I bet all you basic ass people are gonna love this damn flared jeans with a sport coat and cowboy boots thing. And again, I like those things. I like wearing cowboy boots. I love them for their own merit. But it's kind of like, it's more so, instead of like changing my whole style to do that. It's more so like, you guys are so dumb. Why don't you love striped shirts and pattern ties, guys? Why don't you love a beret with a fucking DB suit and shit, you know?
You just post stuff for the data points where you could be like, ooh, people seem to like this one, but not this one.
So I watched Only Murders in the Building, which I don't like as a show, but it was like my lunch show because I just needed something to watch. And there's a thing where Camille Nanjiani plays a fitness. So in the show, like there's a guy who loves Christmas, and then he's a suspect, and you realize that he's a bodybuilder guy who loves Christmas. And when they talk to him, interrogate him, it turns out he's a fitness influencer, but one video he posted on Christmas went viral, and he just had to maintain it, and so he made his whole thing about Christmas. That's I know, it's really funny. He's like, I hate Christmas. Like, I don't even know who all the reindeer are. It was really funny. But it's like, yeah, like that's what content creation is. Like it's about like trying to make it big, and then like trying to always be at the forefront of things, and in particular fit pics, it's like, oh, you want to be like reposted. And it's like, it's, you know, we've talked about this on the Discord too, where like I know what kind of fits of mine Derek reposts. It's always the same one. It's always the sexiest photo of me of all time. And like even my friends are like, you got to bring this back, and I'm like, no. Like I mean, yeah, I bring it back every once in a while, but
it's
like
too easy to do that though.
It's too easy. Plus, like, that's how I wanted to look that day. And there are but every day, Ethan on autopilot is what I'm wearing right now. And if you're describing my outfit, it's a striped shirt. It's a Bengal striped shirt with a fun rep stripe tie that's got little crests of shamrocks on it, with with a pleated trouser and a jacket, both made of green cotton twill, purple socks, and penny loafers. That's my outfit. That's what I wanted to wear. That's like Ethan on default for St. Patrick's Day, obviously.
You were doing like a hint of the Duca in that.
I was
just reading lists. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Red rip stripe tie with a shamrock crest.
There you go.
But yeah, I had to do it. But yeah, so it's like that's just like me, and I would love it if Derek reposted that. I wish his taste liked mine enough to do that, but he doesn't, and I get it. But I know that he's a very popular person. I'm not going to try and game the system to try and get Derek to repost all my fit pics. It's more so I need him to expand his fucking mind and say, like, hey, look, Ethan looks pretty cool.
We're calling a dye workwear to take mushrooms right now.
That's right.
Expand your mind, bro.
Expand your mind, and hey, repost me in a fedora. Mm-hmm. He's not going to do that because I think that would go antithetical to his mission of making menswear look cool. And I get it. I understand.
If you take enough psychedelics, cool. You just become like a fedora guy, no matter what, no matter who you are.
The thing is, I don't even need psychedelics, baby. I'm already that guy, you know. Like, you ever think that Derek is like, whenever because I think we still follow each other, or he follows all of us or whatever. And do you think that he sees a photo of me in a boater, and he's like,
in a boner?
Damn it, Ethan! Like, come on, man! Like, just disappointed, you know?
Yeah, he's always fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, I want to repost you, but I can't because your fits fucking suck, you know? Or like same thing, like, you know, like everyone loves like the Bengal stripe. Shout out Nico. Like, and I've been on there a couple of times. But I know that I know the vibe that he's curating. I understand. Like, I'm not gonna try and game the system to be Bengal stripe fodder. You know, like it's also it's kind of fun too. Where like when I get tagged randomly, I'm like, oh, I guess Nico liked this outfit. It's kind of like a fun bonus. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so, or like whenever any of us get that, right? Like we just don't need we don't need the validation. That's basically it, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is one of those things it's nice about doing fashion just for you.
That's right.
I feel like I never have to deal with this amount of stress or worrying about like
the Sisyphean task of always being cool, you know.
I don't need to be cool. I don't care.
Yeah. In fact, I'm the opposite. I'm so uncool, guys. I love wearing fedoras.
That's right.
You know, and purple socks.
The fedora bunch. The purple sock.
I'm wearing green socks.
All my green socks were in the wash because I wear them a lot. So
yeah, Those are your favorite socks?
I do love my olive socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll live you is what you tell them.
Yeah.
I'll live you.
Big throwback.
I'll live you.
Yep. I'll live
You.
you.
Can we
That's
break
right.
down that sentence?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Let's continue then.
Yeah. But yeah, watch that video. It's crazy. I don't know.
Is it still?
Speaking. Yeah, of course it's still up. He can't delete it. It's got so much views right now. It's the most views he's gotten the past 15 videos.
Good for him.
Yeah, so he can't. Yeah. The next video is him going to New York holding a pizza. The one before that's new haircut.
New haircut.
With new greater than symbols. I love you know what's crazy? I don't want this to be too much about him, but this could be expensive influencers. It's you get the hauls of the things that you guys got, and you have a PR haul, which is the free stuff people send you, and I think that's dumb as hell. Is it a haul? It's not I guess if you hauled it up the stairs from the mailbox, but you didn't buy it. Why call it a haul, man?
And you didn't choose any of it.
I did.
Also, it's yeah.
Well, no, I was gonna say I found another video, and I don't want to slander him here. I didn't watch it because we're recording, but based on the comments I'm reading, it seems like in this one he declared unboxing videos dead as well. So,
no way. Dude.
Maybe his actual
unboxing
niche,
videos? They're fucking
his
dead,
actual niche is just is this thing dead?
That's what he's gonna come up with. Again, this is just based on comments. He says it's lost some of its magic for me.
Yeah, I get it for him, but declaring them dead for everything is crazy.
That's really fun. That's actually a funny bit. Just anytime you get tired of something, just say it's this is dead.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
if you didn't unbox a million PR things, you'd be okay.
Oh yeah, huh? Oh, that's a good point,
don't
MJ.
remember, he said 5 times in the first 2 minutes. Maybe I'm part of the problem. This is the same thing.
Yeah, I just you needed to do. Oh yeah, this is why. Okay, this is why people did PR hauls. It's because you couldn't keep buying things to do regular hauls. So what do you unbox? The things people send you, and then that becomes your new side content, right? God. And then you do a thing where you on your Instagram story you post oh look at this new drop from Loewe. Would love to get a piece at Loewe PR partner. Fuck that shit, man. That's begging. You're literally you got the big old doe eyes. You're on your knees. Please give me something.
please.
Because two things. You want the piece, which is fine. You could that's fine. But you also want the content of you unboxing it on camera. So that gives you more money because of all the views, man. Jesus Christ. The only time we've done an unboxing, I think, is when I saved up to buy fucking Alden's on stream. That was a fun one. that was a good one.
Yeah.
Hey guys, here's my grocery unboxing video. I got
I'm gonna do that 3 times a week.
Hell yeah, dude.
Grocery haul, guys.
And I'm just yeah, guys, I got salmon again.
Yeah,
Don't ask me
I got
about my mercury
Spam.
levels.
3 avocados.
Through the roof, actually. Oh god, I hate influencers, man. Jesus Christ. Again, this is not about him specifically. This is about every single one.
It's about the internet.
Yeah, God. I haven't had. I guess I could have unboxed the iron and ironing table I bought today.
That would be cool. We should hop on Twitch or Instagram Live or something to do that.
Ironing stream, actually.
Yeah, ironing stream. That could be a new genre. You know, how everyone's doing streams while they cook something or whatever.
Yeah, it's like an extended
folding laundry.
It's like
the AOC thing.
It's like another part of Get Ready With Me's, right? It's prepping the clothes to use in the Get Ready With Me's.
Get Ready With Me's are insane content. This whole episode is about content we hate, actually.
CWH.
We've gone a thing where fit checks are too one-dimensional. We have to show the entire thing of me putting on clothes. is nothing private anymore? The answer is no. Under capitalism, no.
Listen, if you've got a rockin' bod, then you know you're gonna want to show.
You know
that part
what?
too.
You're right. I'm complaining because I can't capitalize on a algorithm because my body prevents me from doing so. Actually, yeah. The real thing is I hate my body. Yeah. I love also like this straight up like this one where a guy got like partnered with like fucking Calvin Klein, and each one each one starts with a straight up dong shot, but with like it's quick. It's so quick though.
Yeah, it's like the first like frame, just like.
Yeah, he's like, get ready with me. It's like it's just him zipping his pants up, but it's like it still starts there. It still starts. It's crazy.
The thumbnail is just like he's like, right?
Yeah, it's almost as if the zipper area is cupping. I mean, yeah, it kind of is because that's where your zipper starts. I get it. Okay. By the way, this is someone else. This is not slandering the first guy we're talking about. This is a totally different person that we saw. Different. Yeah, but again, wouldn't put it past him. I'm gonna be canceled from all like LA fashion stuff, as if I'm not already because I don't fucking participate in this shit.
Self-cancel.
Yeah. I should start live streaming the Rose Bowl flea market actually.
Yeah, just walking around, just like at the top of your lungs. Well, today we're shopping. And you're doing like a Jerry Seinfeld voice.
Jerry Seinfeld thing. I guess it's funny for me to say that because I literally did make a video with Ava. Remember that? Like I filmed it like 2 years ago and I released it like at the end of last year. Yeah. But I like to think that that's better because nothing like that video is just weird. Like it's just a weird video. Like it's not. No one watched it. Like no one cares. But I loved making it. Mm-hmm. Like it was very like. Does this remind you of anything? You know. So. Yeah. Malagueña, which is a beautiful song I actually know how to play. Mm-hmm. Speaking of getting dressed, let's talk about Nerf attire. Me and MJ recently went to play Nerf with our friends.
Sure did.
That's right. And Spencer, I wish you were there because we haven't even done airsoft in a while.
It's been a minute, but yeah, I was working yesterday.
That's right. What were you doing, Spencer? You don't have to go too far into it, but just like
photographing a memorial service.
Oh hell yeah! Pour one out. Yeah, I was executing people.
Nice.
R.I.P. Doug, actually. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so Nerf or nothing, guys. It's what's fun is like this kind of reminds me of a little while ago, 1,000 Yard Style went to like a gun convention or NRA convention, and he like had a post where like even like gun enthusiasts have like distinct styles like expression, and he's not wrong. He was like commenting on like you can tell like the graphic design of like certain like patches that people have, like there's like a commonality there, like there are different like style tribes of different guys, pistol guys, AR guys, whatever. And that's always the case, right? And Spencer, MJ, and I, we've done airsoft before, and there are people who are wearing like athletic attire, like joggers and like a some kind of like easy moisture wicking t-shirt. You also get guys who are wearing like milsim with like weighted chest rigs to make it feel like you're actually wearing like fucking military attire,
plate carrier,
and it's all plate carrier. That's right. They're always like desert and digicam, and it's like it sucks because like it's just not cool. You don't really get like the vintagey stuff, which is what me and Spencer kind of try and do. We try and like do like a hobbled together, like I guess it's kind of militia-y, but like like workwear and milsurp with like
just if you were in some weird special ops group in like sometime between 1945 and 1975.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is like it's cool to me than just doing like because milsim to me kind of feels like you're cosplaying like an actual army guy, which I guess is the fantasy.
That is the point.
Of
I mean, it's built into to the name, right? It's a simulation of like a military operation. So,
and because you go on like the airsoft subreddit, and you see people post their kits, and there are guys that go like down to the last detail.
Yeah,
this is
the impression.
Finnish army uniform, circa 2016 or something like that.
Yeah, it's just I wish there was more like style to it, or I guess there's the athletic people, and there's also the people wearing the straight up jeans and a hoodie, which is like I guess like normal guys. But yeah, so we haven't done that in a while, or at least I haven't. And then my friend Jason, who runs Basic Nerf, and I don't know if anyone listening to this was like, "Oh my God, you know Basic Nerf?" Because Basic Nerf is was kind of like a semi big deal in SoCal. But yeah, Jason invited me out to play Nerf at a church, which is an insane thing to do. But it makes it awesome because because first off, right, airsoft you can't really do like CQB for airsoft is like maze kind of stuff, and it's not really like. Not urban, but like it's not like a building, like an inside.
Yeah, it's not. They're not like actual. Even the indoor spaces are pretty like. I mean, it's probably for like safety too.
Yeah,
but you're not like really clearing as like a real room. Basically,
it's just like like big wooden walls or whatever, and of course you have pseudo rooms and like the big desert ones that we've gone to, where like some kind of encampment or like a facade building.
It's
like
in
a Western movie.
It's like a kill house, like in Call of Duty, where it's just like
it's just walls and like a window, but it's not really a window. So again, but like you do that because BBs can shatter glass, or they can do all that kind of stuff. So it makes sense. But a Nerf gun, if you chrono it down, or you lower the FPS, like it's not like you can play that indoors, and it's crazy that we get to do that because it just makes it feel more fun. Even if the guns or the blasters look sillier and with like vibrant colors, which makes sense because like. If there was a bunch of people walking around with like black or metal looking blasters, and this church is like in a neighborhood, like straight up like situated around houses, we would all get arrested or worse. And so I get it, but it's kind of fun to like make believe with that, and it's been really fun to do that. So I've done it twice now. MJ did it once with us, and of course you have to get dressed up for it. Like you just gotta do it, Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The first time I did it, James did his like Star Wars cosplay, where it's just like a vest, this kind of like like asymmetrical poncho thing with like cargo pants and like leather boots that he wears for like the Ren Fair and etc. And then that time I did kind of like what me and Spencer typically do, which is like I guess again 1944 or whatever. So I was like kind of resistance. I had like M43 pants, sweater vest with a chambray shirt, and of course I have a chest rig. I'm wearing my hiking boots with it, and again with Nerf, like all we really need is eye pro. I guess with airsoft you can do that too, but I'd rather not get shot in the teeth. And so we do like full we for airsoft we typically do like full face stuff, but with Nerf like with Nerf you can just wear eye goggles, so it's like you can kind of like you can actually wear a hat with this, or wear, whatever. And so it opens up so many opportunities, or it makes the fit feel better to like wear. And so that was really fun the first time. And so the second time, MJ, what did you wear? So what was your thought process for your outfit for the second one, or for this one that you went to?
So I kind of did like a PMC, or like it was actually more like a gun bro, like kind of like look, where it's like cargo pants, flannel, and then like my Nikes, and then just the chest rig or the plate carrier on top of it. And then like I wore my gloves because like the pump action is like sort of stiff, so like it like provided more grip.
Is your arm sore at all?
It got tiring throughout the day, but it wasn't too bad compared to like the airsoft,
the
like
shotgun
pump
for airsoft
action. Yeah, well, because the FPS for that one is like 2 to 3 times like more, so the spring has to be like stronger or whatever. But it was cool. But like Ethan was like sort of like we were like sort of just like scouting the outfits, or like the fashion choices of the other guys.
I mean, they had like one guy who was the most Milsurp-esque, like not Milsim but Milsurp. So like Spencer, he wore like a boonie hat, he wore like fatigue pants, and he had like a chest rig that was all olive, and he wore like brown military boots kind of a thing. I know Doug has his like jungle derby. Like it's not a full boot, but it's like a shoe. And Doug has like the black polo shirt, so kind of like PMC-esque adjacent or whatever. But most people there kind of wear like sports attire or some kind of like, like a jersey or something like that, right? Like something that's like it's like I get it. For them, this is more so like a pickup game of basketball or something. So like you wear like shorts or you wear like a hoodie or something,
and, like
joggers, sneakers, but what's funny, the thing to me is like, you do that, but then like these guys are probably also either ex or current airsoft guys. So like they're still wearing like knee pads, like military mil-spec knee pads or like a chest rig and like, some of them wear like a kind of like a cap with like, Oakley sunglasses. So it does kind of look like an airsoft thing, but it's more dressed down because it's obviously it's a more casual engagement, but like you're able to like you can dodge a Nerf bullet, like you can dodge a BB, but like it's still faster. It's like there's still there's like a adult dodgeball element to like Nerf, as silly as that is, but it's like it makes sense to like to do that. But for me I'm like it just means I can lean into like I guess cosplay or LARP or like at least a fit more so than airsoft.
Yeah, because you don't have the same worry, as you said earlier,
of like tearing something. Yeah,
of tearing something, because it's like you are actually running around in the desert when you do airsoft.
There's like brushes of stuff or whatever.
Yeah, you
nails.
You dive, you slide, you double jump.
Yeah, rocket jump.
You rocket jump.
Force jump.
You force jump. You activate detective mode. All of these things, which could really hurt your clothes.
That's right.
But yeah, when you're just doing it like in a church, I guess you can kind of have the freedom. But yeah, I don't know. It would be fun to do it more often because it's like there's so many different kinds of looks for violence.
Yeah, different looks of war.
Yeah, you
Spencer,
could do
I found
like the 40s 50s mercenary, but it would be fun to do like the 80s CIA guy in like jeans and like a polo shirt and like a
Harrington jacket or something. That's kind of sick. You could be CIA from The Dark Knight Rises.
Of course, classic.
No, actually, I think
looks pretty cool.
Actually, I have like fucking like short jackets with like fatigues and stuff. Spencer, you have to come to the next one. Here's the thing, because the gun that the blaster that me and MJ bought, is like what, like $80 or something like that.
But it was on sale for like 40.
Yeah, well, so I spent like, I guess I got it for something like that. Anyway, but I might buy a second gun, so you might be able to borrow mine if you don't want to get your arm sore. Because the one, or you can buy the cheap one that I want. That's like $40 or less. Because
I'll just go to like a fucking Goodwill. They all have like a bunch of Nerf guns in the back.
Yeah, but Spencer, remember these are modded, so you got to get the good modern ones now.
Okay.
But there is one that I found that I stole from a kid and I gave it back. But it's like $30 or $40, and it's like it doesn't have to be modded. It's like really good off the shelf.
Off the box.
Okay.
And so I also might buy it. It's a bullpup. It's like a kind of like a FAMAS looking kind of guy. But anyway, yeah, I kind of want to. I might get that because I want to use it. But my outfit, that last one, I was like, I really wanted to do actual Safin core, and Safin does wear like tactical stuff underneath his kimono. I wore it in a game once, and it was too hot because for some reason Nerf took place on a day where it was like 70 something degrees, which is crazy. That's funny. But I wore my navy kimono over a jungle jacket, and then for pants I had brown chinos, and I had my riding boots, so it looked kind of like Star Wars-esque. It also kind of looked like fanatical, like leader kind of a thing.
Yeah,
were the boots like
the Mandarin
for running
Corps
around?
Yeah, no, it was fine. Like, well, again, I'm not running. Like, I'm smart. Like, a Nerf dart doesn't go that far. Like, you can get hit for sure, but like, I don't have to like, oh man, we're gonna rush it like and sprint out and like use it. I'm like, guys, like, I'm still like, come on, all right.
Yeah.
So, but like, it was fine. The only time it kind of sucked was like when I'm crawling on the ground to pick up darts, like a baby. That was the only time I was like, damn, I wish I could take these off. But then I can't put them back on. Or I guess I can't take them off at all, actually, because they're so tall and my boot jack is at home. But yeah, a couple of guys did say, like, wow, like, your outfit's awesome. I'm like, thanks. Like, I almost wanted to be like, yeah, you guys should dress up too. Like, it's not that serious.
It'll inspire something.
Yeah, you know, but it did get hot, so I did for most of the games. I just wore a tank top with the pants and the riding boots, and that was kind of a fun look actually. Like that with like the chest rig. But that's what all made like the outfits so good, like or like the photos. I mean, so good because it just looked cool, man. Like I don't know, like it's just. You know, it's like what getting ice cream is fun, but getting ice cream in a suit, like you're not dressing up just to take fit pics or outfits, or just like even like to get fucking photo content at an ice cream place. But like, it's just nice that you look good or you're wearing an outfit that you're proud of, doing something that's like in a regular day. You know what I mean? And with Nerf, it's like I like playing Nerf, but also like I like looking cool when I play Nerf, and so. Yeah, like that's a lot of fun. I can't wait for the next one. I guess I'm gonna go fucking CIA guy for it. But that'll be a lot of fun. And again, this adds to the whole Civil War thing, 2024 Alex Garland movie, because there is that fun scene with like the kind of like the Hawaiian shirt wearing guys, you know, that's clearly modeled after the Boogaloo type of thing. But like being able to do photos like that is kind of fun, you know. I don't think I would wear a Hawaiian shirt. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know if I could do my actual like the Hawaiian shirts because I don't want that to tear or me to whatever. But that's kind of a fun thing to do.
Okay, how about this? One of us goes as a Boogaloo boy. One of us wears the Proud Boys Fred Perry polo shirt, the black and gold one.
Yeah, Yep.
I don't know. What other 2010s or current militia is there?
Oh, yeah. I don't even know. Do they have, like, a specific
look?
Someone
dresses as the Q shaman. The QAnon shaman.
Oh, there we go.
That would be badass. Okay.
You know what I need to do? I need to do, like,
and we do, like, a January 6th, like, style
Oh,
like,
yeah.
game.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shit in like a desk or something.
Yeah, we have to do like defend Mike Pence. Like one team is like defending Mike Pence, and the other team is
protect the VP actually.
Yeah.
Stop the count. They had
stop the count.
Yeah, okay. the game mode is called Stop the Count.
Can you guys like text this to whoever organizes the Nerf?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's an idea.
Absolutely. You know, I think one of the things I have to do next time, other than the CIA guy, is I have to get, fatigue top, olive top and olive bottoms, and then red sunglasses. So
there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I think you can.
The guy.
I think you can. When I thought I was going to an Oscar party, I looked up those glasses. I think you could get them on Amazon.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but what kind of American are you?
Good question.
I love it. MJ,
that's American.
Fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's real America right there.
Yeah. Or Hong Kong. You could get them for $8 on.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is the exact one from Tact Wrap.
Tact Wrap.
Hell yeah. Are they certified iPro? Are they like?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, it doesn't say.
I'm sure it's fine for
For Nerf?
Nerf
yes,
Nerf
Airsoft.
Stuff.
I don't know.
Definitely not Airsoft.
I wouldn't do them with Airsoft.
I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want them to shatter into my eyes.
No, that would be bad. I'm sending them in case you want to place an order for 3.
Yeah. I'll bleach my hair again, like so it's like really bright.
Oh, it's camo. He's wearing camo. Oh, I'm absolutely gonna do this look. Actually, this fucking racist ass fucking asshole. Yeah. I guess maybe not racist, xenophobic, because he wasn't racist. He wasn't racist to Wagner Moura, because he's like, "Are you from Florida?" Yeah, so I'm talking about real America. It's all well. Spoilers for MJ. I don't want to get too far into it, but it's xenophobia, not racism. If you think about it.
Okay, we are uncanceling Jesse Plemons in Civil War. He is.
Yeah, what's his character called?
I don't think he has a name.
Yeah.
But all I know is he is invited to the cookout once again.
He's called. Yeah, and Spencer, you're absolutely the person to make those.
I am the
decisions,
person
actually.
to invite people. I'm the king of invites.
Oh no.
You're the king of inviting.
I'm the
to
king of
cookout,
invites.
baby.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Militia man is what it's. What it is
Militia
here.
man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's cool.
Whatever.
The other thing that we kind of did that we kind of dressed up for is something that me and Spencer kind of went to, a vinyl
That's
night.
right.
I say, yeah.
Vinyl night with a soft launch of a
Yes.
single.
Even though it came out like 2 weeks ago.
I don't know about this.
I
don't know about this.
Ooh,
Am I hearing a
my,
ka-ching noise?
Cha-ching.
That's right. I got paid on Venmo finally,
Cha-ching.
motherfucker. Yeah, that was also kind of fun to see what people wore to that. I mean, that's very like artistic and everything.
Well,
you
because
know?
on the invite it said wear your top 3 favorite items, which I think has been on the invite to
theme.
every event like this.
That's good. I mean, I feel like that's what we don't specifically have top 3 favorite items because for us, everything we wear is a favorite because we wouldn't own
Yeah.
it if we didn't like it.
Everything's in the
Hello.
top 3 because I have 3 pieces of clothing:
Yeah, name them.
shirt, pants, underwear.
Okay, no shoes.
No shoes,
No service.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That was kind of fun. How did you? I know we went to a couple of these, but Spencer, what did you for the most recent one? What was the outfit? What was the thought behind the outfit for that?
I'll tell you. I just kind of wanted to. I don't know. I wanted to do double denim. I wanted to wear my denim jacket because I like that one, and I was like, well, "What kind of pants am I going to wear with these?" And I'm like, "Oh, jeans." And then I just continued the trend.
I like how you had to think about that. What do I
Yeah.
wear with this? Oh, jeans. Oh, okay,
jeans.
cool.
Yeah, the guy who wears
Yeah.
jeans every day. I still have
Yeah.
this revelation where I remember that jeans exist and I get excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just did the double denim with cowboy boots, western shirt, hat.
Mhm.
But then the fun thing was because this was outdoors, I wore my parka, which I had from the day before when it was it was really cold that day.
I don't remember what day that was. Oh,
It was
Friday.
Friday. Yeah, it was really cold on Friday.
Yeah, I
And
don't
it
know.
was,
I guess
like,
I was
raining.
I don't know.
And so
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
get to
okay.
wear this thing very often. It is World War II Air Force parka, completely fur lined.
Oh,
Every
FL.
bit of it. And yeah, it
FNL,
got
baby.
me through my trip to Boston when it was below 20
Oh,
degrees
yeah.
for most of it.
Yeah.
And I got to break it out
B20.
here, which
D.
was fun because I like that jacket, but I almost never get to wear it. It's not in the best condition. Like the
Yeah.
zipper's busted. There's like a hole in the fur on the hood.
And are there boots with it?
There are boots with the fur. The boots.
Yeah, apple
The
bottom
fur
jeans.
from the hood was put
Yeah.
into boots.
Okay.
So I did that, and it was kind of like a cool. I don't know. Like I've seen like there's a photo that I'll dig up and like I'll send to you for the Instagram or whatever of like a cowboy, like an actual cowboy or a guy who like owns a ranch, and he's wearing this like really beat up like fur jacket, like fur coat.
Yeah.
And I always liked that. I always thought that was cool. So I was kind of like doing that. You know, I feel like it
Okay.
was a very like 50s. Like I just got out of the Air Force, but I'm a cowboy from like Nevada or something, kind of outfit. But no, that was fun. A couple people complimented the coat.
Nice.
Which you get when you live in California to wear a coat like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I would say people liked seeing coats, like, because I
Mm-hmm.
think everyone here knows that we don't get to wear it that often, you know. Like I
Yeah.
know that people love my coherence trench coat because that's like very, it's very dramatic,
Mm-hmm.
and it's I think currently the most expensive item that I own, that's not like a custom made piece. So
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah, I know. I think Joseph, who hosted the party and had the release of his single and spun some cool music. He likes wearing a lot of like fun pants. He has a lot of boaty pants that he's gotten. Very eclectic kind of a guy. People's outfits were really great. Obviously, people wearing vintage leather jackets and band T-shirts, and some goth people. Very indie, very artsy, very cool to be around. And Joseph's a really wholesome guy, and so it's really fun to be invited. I haven't worn a tie to one of his events yet, but typically, I wear a tie all week, and so I kind of use the opportunity to wear something kind of cool that I know will hit, because just I know people will compliment it. I'm too self-aware, but I'm not going to lean into it. It's too easy. But I wore my black flares, which I do love. My black side zip boots. And then I did my brown, one of my favorite pieces. These are all my favorites. I love them all, but like my brown Western shirt, which is really cool with a turtleneck base layer. I don't think I've ever done that before. And so I kind of want to do that. And then I have my new Navy Suit Supply 4-ply jacket, which is just like a Navy jacket, because I didn't want to wear a blazer with brass buttons. So I did that. And that was fun. I liked it. I don't think I got a compliment per se on it specifically, but I liked wearing it, and it's okay because I can wear things without it needing to be complimented to know that I like it or not. So, yeah, that's a lot. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
can't wait for the next one. MJ, you got to meet this guy so you can go to the other ones.
You got to go to the parties.
Wait, didn't you
They're
meet
fun
him?
Parties.
No. Yeah, I guess you haven't met him yet. He went to one of the movie nights, but I guess it's the one where you and Eden weren't able to go to.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll talk about the next movie night in our upcoming episode, our next episode.
Yeah, I guess it'll be there because again, this is our casual era, guys. This is us.
It's our casual era, and me and my casual era.
Yeah, this is us
Or not
talking
me and my
about
casual
our.
era.
Yeah, our attire and how we interact with the world through menswear, because we actually touch fucking grass, man. Like that's the whole.
Every day.
Even though I spent all day inside, that's kind of the opposite for me, actually.
Yeah. Man, I fucking sleep in the grass.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about. Do I have time to talk about Canada? Did I talk about it the last iOS? I didn't really talk about it because I think we had a recording of our bonus when I came back, but before that I wasn't in Canada. But that was
let's talk
a
about
lot of
Canada.
fun.
Let's talk about C,
Yeah.
the Big C. The Big C.
Rapid fire.
Nothing's Vancouver. I don't know. Maybe this will get me canceled. There's like nothing to do in Vancouver, but I guess people are very active over there. People are like always biking. My coworkers, the coworkers of my blood, aka my family, like they love like nature. Yeah, they love like biking, and of course Whistler is really close by, kind of like our mountain high, but it's infinitely better because it's Canada, so it's actually cold and like real snow. But I was only there for like 2 days. So I only packed 2 outfits, but because crazily, I don't know, for some reason we weren't allowed any carry-ons. We could only, other than your personal item, we could only check in stuff. So it's like you might as well just bring 2 distinct outfits because like you have to check it in anyway. And it's only one flight, so hopefully it's not they're going to be able to lose your luggage. And so I had 2 outfits, and because Canada was like 50 degrees, I was able to wear flannel. And this was around the time of February or March, early March or whatever, that it was like in the 70s again for LA, which was really weird. But anyway, I wore the day on the plane. I always wear like jeans, some kind of sneaker or loafer, and then like a blazer. And in this particular one, I wore my navy double-breasted blazer. And so when I landed on the plane, I got in about like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And so I just kind of changed to like regular attire in like the airport bathroom. And that first night I wore a DB blazer with the shirt I'm wearing right now, the yellow Bengal striped shirt, which I think is really fun. Some gray flannel trousers because it's flannel and I wanted to wear it, with some tassel loafers. But the fun thing was that because it's my Chinese grandma's 90th birthday, we're all wearing red. And so I brought my burgundy cable knit sweater, and it looked really nice with the yellow. To me, again, it's very Chinese to me, like red and yellow, or red and gold, I guess. Yeah. With the blazer on top, kind of echoing that kind of thing. Very preppy, kind of Drake's-esque, but just because Drake's is just preppy, I guess. A lot of fun colors. But that was a cool outfit, and I really liked it. It was fun to wear at dinner, where like it just kind of like made sense, and of course matching with my grandma and taking a group picture, it's very cute for us all to match. And so the second day, which was kind of like the only real day like that we had there, because when we got there, we went to like the Fisherman's Wharf kind of a thing, and then we did like the Pike's Place, and then we had dinner, and then we went home because everything closes in Vancouver at like 10 o'clock, which is insane to me. Also, I don't know, I guess my dad's not like a nightlife drinking kind of a person anyway.
He's a day drinking kind of guy.
That's right. No, the second day I went to like a bookstore. This sounds familiar, and I apologize maybe if our patrons had heard this
Well,
when
we
we
were just
talked about
telling it
it.
for the freebies.
That's right. Yeah. I went to a bookstore, got some cool books on like composers, but I wore my gun check flannel jacket that I got in New York, Ring Jacket Armory, with a rayon sports shirt because it's a little bit warmer. I did that with a sweater vest and the flannels again because I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna change to other pants because my other pants are just regular wool. I mean, flannel is wool, but like they weren't flannel. I just wore the flannels 2 days, and I guess you could wear pants 2 days in a row, whatever. It's fine. That was fun. If red was like the theme of the first outfit, then like like a brownish navy blue, it was kind of like the theme of the second one, and that was a lot of fun. Not a lot of menswear stuff there. There's a bunch of they have like an old town kind of a place where they call it the gas town district where they have like
Gas
this
Town.
steam.
Well, I think we did talk about that because I was like, Gas Town.
Yeah, that's I think it's all in the bonus episode.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, you can just skip this if you've heard it already. But yeah, there was a couple of vintage stores there. My brother bought like a 60s sweater for that one, which had like the pockets and everything like that. And then I didn't buy anything other than like this fun like crocheted hat. So you might see that for like Ren Fair or something like that.
Can't wait to see the crocheted hat.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was Canada. I mean, I'll be back
was
soon.
Canada.
This is also an excuse for me to share photos from Canada because I wanted to put it somewhere. And you probably have seen this when I posted about it on my story. I already put the dump on there, but I wanted to canonize it for the blog, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. That's why we're referencing it in this episode. So,
That's right. Just watch the episode. Watch the episode.
watch it. Listen to it. Well, you're listening to it right now. You made it this far.
Maybe someday.
By the way, speaking of parkas, Mickey 17. I don't know if you guys saw that. Did you guys watch Mickey 17?
Not yet.
Oh yeah. I guess I won't spoil it. So it takes place obviously in the future because they've perfected human like replication technology, I guess.
Yeah.
But what's interesting for that one is suits are still there. You know what I mean? Like it's like a very like future, but like our
like
times
just
kind of
near
a thing.
Future. It's a near future kind of sci-fi.
Yeah, and so like what's his name? Mark Ruffalo plays like a politician, and he just wears like a suit or like a dressing gown or whatever, which is kind of fun. He does get to wear like a military outfit when he does like a military exercise or whatever, but that's kind of fun. They still wear like t-shirts, and one like flashback quote scene they wear a shirt that has some like pun for like macaroons or whatever. It's like mac on this or something like that.
That's good.
But then of course they have like talking about parkas. The cold weather attire feels very like Hoth to me, which is like 70s like future kind of a thing, which is really cool.
That's
And
nice.
I guess the movie doesn't really show too much about like the regular stuff. So like I just assumed it would be like everyone's like dressed like Star Trek or whatever. But like no, it's like the cold weather stuff is like the most futuristic. The rest is like regular ass clothes,
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah, check it out, Mickey 17. People didn't like it apparently, but I'm not a big Bong Joon-ho head because I haven't seen his stuff other than Snowpiercer. And that's also, I guess they're kind of wearing future but like regular clothes there too. I don't know if like in Snowpiercer they're wearing like a crazy Star Trek jumpsuit that has gold filigree because it's the rich in the future. It doesn't look like they're in like Chandrilla or something like that, you know?
It's like I've seen a lot of negative reviews for this, and it's people saying it's like, oh, it's not as good as like Parasite or something, and it's like, well, I don't know, that's kind of a high bar to clear.
Yeah, I still never seen Parasite. Maybe the time
Really?
this episode comes out. I know I wanted to see it in theaters each time, and apparently I just miss it when it happens.
It's crazy.
So.
It's good. You should watch it.
I know. Maybe I'll watch it tonight.
Yeah.
There you go. St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that's correct.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you've enjoyed our discourse on the fit pick being dead. It's not actually. Like, just like personal style, it's not dead. You just have to fucking reframe how you fucking think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fix your heart.
That's right.
Oh,
And if
open
you want to
heart,
get your
actually.
fix, yeah, if you want to get your fix and open your heart to cool discourse, you can go to patreon.com/dialdirection. $5 a month given to us, split 3 ways, after the Patreon fees are taken out. You can you'll be able to join our Discord, which is fun of full discourse and fit pics all the time. It's not dead. We post them. I don't care that if we all dress the same because we're in our own echo chamber, but it's okay because I just love consuming it. So you can get that, or you can get our bonus episodes, which again, unfortunately, if you listen to our one on Philadelphia Story or whatever, or maybe not Philadelphia Story, we did something recently, I guess, that we recorded where we talked about this. Damn, maybe we'll have to cut out the whole Canada thing anyway because I can't remember what this was for.
It's okay. It's okay
but,
to set up the same story twice on a podcast. That's not against the law yet.
Yeah. No, it has to be the Philadelphia Story because when I was... No, I was sick when I did that one. I don't know. Why does this sound so familiar to me? Oh, shit. This is so bad. We'll find it. MJ will cut it. But you can get... the $5 a month gives you access to our bonus feed where we talk about old movies or modern movies and talk about their style, like A Complete Unknown, Back to the Future, stuff like that. And so if you like that, $5 a month gives you that and a Discord. $10 a month, to be clear, doesn't give you anything more other than MJ thanking you personally. MJ, who are we thanking?
We are thanking our Sadcast fanatics, Shane Curry, Philip Gregard, Henrik Wilberg, Mason Ritchie, Alexander Batten, and Alec Scruggins.
We appreciate you guys so much. You can follow the Instagram at Style and Direction. I am at Ethan M. Wong.
I'm at Spencer DSO.
I'm at Aya MJ.
We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.